Go.
Good morning. I am Mrs. Imelda C. Canales Formento. My former station is from Patnanungan District. I teach there for about seven months. Then I transferred to Pulisan District, and I teach there for 13 years. Presently, I am here in Malinaw Ilaya Elementary School, and I teach here for 15 years. So in total, I have 28 years in service. So I teach MAPE. I teach grade 3 here. But presently, I teach grade 3. Good morning, ladies. So what I can do for you? What can I help you?
I'm Christina Nieva.
And I'm Lucia Bernadette Manalo.
We are here to ask you some questions regarding the teaching field.
I am willing, even if. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. And the first question is, what strategies do you use to keep your student actively involved in teaching?
Direct and indirect strategies. It is usually by like me, traditional teachers. Traditional teachers is long service. Tagal na sa pagtuturo. Ang tawag ng traditional teachers. So, traditional teachers, yung direct approach or strategies, lead approach English teachers, transmit information. Yung direct, yung kumbaga, direct, wala nang nalilibig. Yung indirect naman, yung ang teacher ay nagpo-provide ng information, pero yung mga estudyante na lang ang nag-collaborate na lang sila. Yung bang sila na lang yung nagtatransfer ng learning from one pupil, from one learner to another. Yun ang aking laging ginagawa.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Next question po ay, what are some creative ways to integrate technology into
MAPE. Like for example, yung lagi kong ginagawa ko sa akin mga estudyante. Pinapakita ko muna sa kanila yung tinadownload ko device, yung kagaya nung ina-example sa kanila, yung ang gera, nilapu-lapu. Yun ang sample. Yung PA. Para mai-integrate ko sa kanila yung, para hindi sila mag-bore, ay, ang ginagawa ko, yung kagaya nung, ginaya ko muna yung kay Sirbox TV. Yung position ng, yung ano nga ito, steps ng folk dance, at saka yung mga, sa PE na exercises, nilalapatan ko na music para hindi sila. Direkta na din yun. Music, okay. Tuturo ko na yung steps ng PE, and then mamaya, patutugtugin na. So, kasi sila nakakasabay. Hindi sila nagsasawa, hindi sila nag-board. Alam mo namang bata ngayon.
Mahilig po sa music.
Oo, ano?
Lalo na po sa
So, yun. Through interactive lesson.
third question, what are the challenges of the experience in teaching being an adult, and how do you overcome these challenges?
Yung challenge, yung lack of experience. Paano ko may tutulong ang lesson kung walang textbook? Paano ko may i-transfer ang learning kung walang textbook? So, yung equipment use, yung mga kailangan, yung mga kailangan dumbbells, kailangan, di ba, sa pag-exercise, kailangan may routines. Yun para na-cope ko yung lack of equipments, nagpagawa ko sa kanila sa mga estudyante na recycled materials, dumbbells na gawa sa recycled materials.
relatives ko.
Oh. Yun. Ano?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you think teaching PE and health once a week is enough? Why?
PE. Siguro, nasa time management yan. Yes, enough para, siyempre, PE, di ba? More on exercises than tutoring o than yung pagpapaliwanag ng explanation ng So, kailangan talaga yung enough time lamang, hindi yung mahabang oras. Diba? Pero, dito sa arts, kailangan medyo mga haba-haba ng oras dahil ang mga bata sa ngayon napakabagal gumawa. Nakakain na yung oras para doon sa susunod na subject. Depende sa situation.
Ma'am, can you please give us, future educators, some tips on how to effectively teach PE and health even in the shortest time?
Okay, kailangan alam mo yung ituturo mo at saka time management mo. Yung pinakamahalaga ay alam mo, dapat alam mo kung ano yung subject matter mo na ituturo para hindi yung oras mo ay dire-diretso. Kasi kung hindi mo alam yung subject matter mo, ano nga ba yun? Yun. Kaya know your subject matter and time management. Yun.
Thank you, ma'am.
Uy, pa,